Mr. Brett Archibald, the man who was lost at sea.
It's been 10 years, and in between that, I went on a very long swim. In fact, the longest swim in the history of mankind.
We'd like to hear about your little swim. What prompted you to jump into the ocean?
It's actually really funny. The guy I was helping, and when he and I are together, we're really good buddies. And when I introduce him, I say, this is the bloke that pushed me overboard. And when he introduces me, he says, this is my mate who just jumped overboard and didn't even say goodbye. And interestingly, my wife, said, look, there's nothing you can do. Go on the surface. Go away for 2 weeks, clear your mind, come back, and we'll take it on from there. So I phoned the guys back and I said, okay, I'm coming. We hit the ocean, the storm started coming through, the rain came down, and I wake up and I say to him, oh, this is a really bad storm. And he agrees, and we start laughing because we've got two young guys on board who've never, well, not young, the same age as us, but they've never been on a surf trip. So I climbed up this little ladder, and I get to the passage, and I see a mate of ours running down the passage with the screwdriver in his hand. And I hear, help me, help me, help me. It's a 100-mile crossing. We're only halfway into it. I look at the time, it's 2:25 a.m. We were meant to be arriving on the other side at 4:35 and being in the water at 6 o'clock having our first surf. And I said to the skipper, buddy, what's going on? I got sucked under the boat. I went through 2 propellers, tumbling through the water. And it was so weird because I was in a dream. I was tumbling through this white water. My head popped up and I thought I was in a washing machine. It was the weirdest thought. You know those big industrial washing machines? I thought someone had put me in one of those. It was just, no. And I remember I thought I've got to catch that tin boat. I put my head down, I just swam. I don't think I did more than 10 strokes. I lifted my head up and that boat was now 20 yards in front of me. The main boat was another 20 yards and they were gone. They just sailed into the night. The storm was so bad. I mean, the waves kept washing over and just pushing me down. I just had a t-shirt and a pair of board shorts on. And I can tell you, I knew in that moment, that's where my life ended. You know, I knew I was going to die, and I promised myself I would never, ever worry about stuff again. I can tell you honestly, it doesn't matter how much you try. You can't have more than 5 truly important things. And if you can just try and deal with those seriously important things in your life every single day, your day is going to be a great day. It's just, that's how it is. And I really try and live my life like that. And it's been a blessing and an amazing journey to be able to do that. You know, I mean, it's not, as I said earlier, it's not always perfect, but it's perfect enough to make me reflect. You know, I reflect every single day. I should not be sitting here having this conversation with you, but I am. And I'm never going to let myself get pulled down into that quagmire of chasing wealth, chasing fast cars, chasing stuff that really, at the end of the day, means absolutely nothing. I can tell you this, because when your time has come, you don't think about that stuff. My time came for 28 and a half hours, to the point where I tried to end it myself because it wasn't coming. And never once did I ever think about that material garbage that we all chase and put up on altars and stuff that we think is so important. You know?
Faith, family, and friends. Those are the things that matter most.
Yeah. I really say to people, find those 3 F's, whatever they are for you, and live your life by them. And I promise you, your life will be a better place.